the employer might rush the person to the hospital and then notify us. We take up from there. We take up from there to treat the person. Even if you don't have an hospital you can take person, we have hospitals we direct you to that will be treating you, will complete the bill and pay the bill. We go as far as replacement of body parts like arms, legs, maybe hearing aids, or providing glasses and the likes. You understand? As a part of providing support for damage that we have because of war. Somebody maybe who is doing some blasting and all those things, before you know it now, they may start develop hearing problems. So it's our responsibility. That's work-related injury. It's our responsibility to provide aids for the person if the person cannot be treated. If the person can be treated, it's on us. If the person cannot be treated, then we must make sure we provide support for the person so that the person can still function. In the case of total permanent disability as a result of such accidents, a company ordinarily will say, like somebody who has spinal cord injury and can no longer work anywhere. The company, after giving you salary for 2-3 months, will say, I beg, probably it's your fault that the accident happened. I will be paying you salary. Just go, I beg. We are tired. We are done with you. In such case, NSITF steps in to take care of that person by providing certain percentage of the person's salary to the person on a monthly basis until the person reaches retirement age. The money does not stop until the person actually reaches the retirement age where he or she is ordinarily supposed to have stopped working by receiving salary. Before that will stop. So it's a very, very noble scheme. I see it as more or less as a gift by the federal government to employers of labor and workers in general. The challenge with Nigeria is that most times we don't understand these things, we don't know. So even when we don't know our rights. So nobody is talking of going to, like a paper, for example. Now you do insurance and all that, but you mistakenly hit somebody else's vehicle on the road. You still bring out money from your pocket to go. Instead of you to call the insurance company, which ordinarily can pay up to 1.5 million in damage to the third party. We will not use that window, but to use money from our pocket to treat, to prepare that person. Ignorance is our biggest challenge in Africa, actually. The laws are there, the provisions are there, but making the most of it. Now, one good thing about NSITF operation is that it is a no scheme. We don't operate like conventional insurance. So conventional insurance will say, you got accident because of your carelessness, so we cannot take responsibility. In NSITF, whether you are at fault or not, whether you were driving while you got the accident or not, so long as the accident and injury has occurred, we take care. At best, our HSC team will come in to educate you and enlighten you. Because even if we treat you for an injury, the scar may not disappear. The scar will be there. If you lose your hand or leg and we provide artificial hand or leg, it cannot function like your natural one. So our HSC team will advise you and that. Now, in the case of death, we provide between 60% of whatever the organization was paying to the deceased employee to his dependents on a monthly basis until the last dependent reaches the age of 21 or graduates from the university. If you look around us in Warri, this environment here, so many people are benefiting from that. So many. I don't know if you know Sambas Oil and Gas. Sambas is at Okutolo, opposite the Mokobe. That's Okutolo Street there. I think the second story building on the left, that's where they have their office. There are staff that died in EGTF project at Escravos since 2017. So we're providing 90% of the man's salary to his wife and children on a monthly basis, every month. I'm sure you can attest, you're a married man. Can you drop 90% of your salary for your family every month? It's not possible. It's not possible. You understand? But with this now, the space of the only thing I will be feeling is the warmth of our husband, that emotional and psychological thing that he used to provide. If not, ordinarily, if it's for the financial aspect, NSITF has come in to bridge that gap by providing 90%. Actually, man even gave birth to her last child the month the husband died, because she was heavy, and the news of the husband's death forced her into she gave birth to the last child. That same period the husband died. Till that last child reaches the age of 21 or graduates from the university, that payment of 90% will not stop. She was with us 2 years ago, the other before last. The very last December, it was the person from Eco Batash. Don't know if you know Eco Batash. A security firm. Their office is directly behind General Ledger's house at Deco Road. The company has even folded up. That one is a case of 2015. The security personnel died. And 90% of the master has been provided to his family on a monthly basis from 2015 to date. It has folded up, but our payment will not stop until the last dependent reaches the age of 21 or graduates from the university. So it's a very noble scheme. We encourage people to do the right things, because what you have on record as what you are paying to your workers, in the case of debt, that's what we will use to calculate the 90%. We will not go behind. There's this case of Light Africa Initiative for Transformation and Empowerment. They are at Ogolokoso area, the Auti area there. That's where their office is. Their staff told us his salary was 20,000, knowing fully well that he was earning above 100. And you see the company, they are not doing anything. The salary is 20,000.
So sad.
Not long after our meeting with him, the company sent him for a seminar in Jos. On his way back, he got an accident. He was moved to about 4 hospitals, but because of the severity of the injury and the damage that was caused internally, he died. Now, medical report alone that we paid as a result of the expenses secured was about 4.3 million as medical expenses. Now he is late. We're supposed to be providing percentage of his salary to his family. When the wife came, said she's a businesswoman, she's not fully dependent on the husband. So one child, that is the primary dependent. Now calculate 60% of 3,000. That's how much? 12,000 every month.
There's no wrong though. That's the information they use.
So, and you can, with this Nigerian now, that money, that 12,000 or 11,000 something, at least it's not even up to fuel that we spend now to come. You understand? So you can imagine that money is what they will use to take of that child for the month. The day that child will grow up to discover what the father did against him or her by to NSITF, the child will be raining curses on the father's grave every day. Daddy, you lie, and because of your lie, I'm suffering what I'm not supposed to suffer. Also, we encourage people to do the right thing and correct it. The essence of this inspection is to reconcile our documents. If there is an anomaly, correct it, and also, like the sensitization which we've just done, do that, and find out if you are having any challenges with our operation, so that we can see how to smoothen it up and serve you better. So we are not here to kill or to reshunt you. I would say that I think we can just go straight to the day proper, which is thank you very much, sir. So from you have the notice of inspection, right?
Father, you haven't told us your name.
My name is Gloria Jolo again.
Yes. Nelson, you went here when we introduced him. Nelson Omokoro, Mrs. Obiomo Mola, Sherry, and Mrs. Ibale Margaret. Thank you very much. So the first time there is on the list there should be
Payment of all
the employees on a monthly basis for the period
under review. So when was your company incorporated?
2000.
That's before 2011, where the scheme started.
our exercise will cover from July 2011 upwards.
Okay, this is what I have.
Your audited account, your nominal role.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can give us some blank sheets.
Some A4 paper. No, mother, you need some.